Alright, I am back with this stream showing this house. And actually, before I continue it, I should get back. I need to look at it back in the book. One set of steps, two set of steps. Yeah, one set of steps, two set of steps, and then this stops right there. Actually, wait, this shows, and then oh, that's what it is. That is so weird to look at. Where is it? I think it was like, what, right here? It is like just a very weird spot. And it's hard to tell. It's just one block. Let me see from a different angle. Yeah, it's supposed to be like, what, right here? No, it's one space behind that. What's... That is so weird. I cannot even tell what that is. So hang on. Let me first imagine if this was built normally. That would be built like that. That would be built like that. So I'm trying to get this to be like a perfect replica. And then I'll be able to fix it later. So it starts from the third one up. So 1, 2, 3. And it's like right here. Correct? Correct. So... from right here, it is dug like straight back. Yeah, so that's like exactly where that... Is it right there? Yeah, because it extends to this way. And it goes actually right here. This is such a weird instruction thing to look at. So it just completely skips right here, is what it's doing. There's still some spot back. So it's like a spot right here. From what it looks like. That it stops. I have to keep switching between like two papers, so y'all are gonna have to bear with me, anyone watching the stream. So it's like what? It's right there, and then this. Oh shoot. There. That's kind of what it looks like. And then the rest of the window, that would be right here, continues like that. And this goes up. Yep. No one, just making this house, or making this thing. Nope. Is that in the right spot though? Going back to the other page. Okay, I should probably make this one. Hang on. Yeah, if I do that, then this, yeah, this is the right spot. So, I've got to do the same thing there then. Whoa. Yeah, there. Yeah, there, and then it actually flows into the rest of the roof. From this end, what does it look like? There. That's basically what it looks like. Alright, so I basically got to do the same thing on the other side. Wow, that actually looks really nice. So I just got to do that on the other side now. Though I already saw what I did to do it, so doing it again will not be hard. Let me see what's going on over here too, because I don't need that. Is that part of the roof? Yeah, that's part of the roof. I'll put that there instead. Finally got that window looking nice. And actually, for anyone wondering, Minecraft actually released some books. They're like it's a bunch of handbooks. I actually ordered them so that I could see what they were. There's one for like general survival tips and like how to fight certain monsters. In the Essentials book, there's a construction book that shows how to build different types of things, or even give ideas and examples for like what other people have done. There's a combat book that basically goes over things like the potions that are used for throwing, the weapons, and the enemies and stuff. And that one's probably the most outdated. But then there's also a redstone book, which is for anyone who wants to get into the whole mechanics, turning on lights and using the switches and stuff to activate trap doors and stuff. Pretty interesting stuff. So I'm gonna get back to this house real quick. Generally though, I know what I'm doing from here though, so probably won't be a whole lot talking. Whoa, something not right. That's like that. That's like that. Wait, was this not? Huh? Hold up. Oh. I knew something didn't look right. What? Whoa. So that actually needs to have something right here. I'll just actually no. I need it to have as little on the inside, just enough to be the bare minimum of things. But I will have that under there. Interestingly enough, the book actually shows this part being different. So whenever you see me stop moving, it's because I'm looking at the book. Because I'm trying to make it an exact replica of the book to get the perfect gauge of how much it's supposed to take for wood. Actually, no, that is wood. Interestingly enough, I think this is also portrayed as glass. The book showing it basically to all be glass. Which actually does look really nice. Or is that all glass? No, that's wood. That was wood, I was right. However, I might make it glass on the actual thing. Just because it looks so nice. But as far as this thing, I need precise calculations. I got a comment. Hang on. Let me grab my phone and tune into the stream on there. The main reason I don't have the comments pop up on the side is because, especially during split screen, it makes the screen shrink down to an unbearably small level. It's already pretty annoyingly small for when I do split screen, and there's no extra, what's it called? When there's no extra chat on the side doing split screen, it's already annoying enough. So, anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was Mark Ranger. Yeah, I'm still up, man. I just had to get some stuff clean, and I'm really dedicated to finishing up this. What's it called? Whoa, man. You got to chill with that. You about to mess something up. All right, whatever. Do as you will. Wait, whoa, bro. Can't just be pushing stuff. Wait a minute. Dude. Where's my phone? Where did I set my phone? Oh, there it is. Well, thanks. I hope I can finish this before I go to bed. Bruh. Well, there's... This is my calculations. Yo, my voice sounds weird. Dude, why would you put your mic in the thing? Or wait, nah, do you hear that? My voice sounds weird. Maybe it's just on my mic. Let me take it out real quick. Said me. Nah, the sound is still there. Yeah, oh well. I'll just have to actually, you know what? Just taking it off. I'll just talk through the mic, but I won't have it on, so I can't hear anything. No one's talking to me anyway. Where was it? Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. If that's like that, then this must be all block. Yep, it is. What exactly are you doing here, Zero? There we go. Wait, is that right? There's no way to get downstairs. No, that can't be right. Must have done something wrong. This must be the door. Why these ones supposed to be right here? Bruh, everything is exactly where it shows it on the guide. This is exactly what it's supposed to look like. Well, there are doors in the front. Yeah. What are you talking about? Floor's grass. Dude, that's not even... I haven't even touched that in my calculations yet. Dude. Oh, shoot. What did I do? I'm trying to see what it's supposed to look like. 1, 2, 3. must have done something wrong with the roof. Let's see. Looking at where the roof is, let me just see if that even looks right when I put it up. This. This is why I go through all these precise calculations. I can figure out what's going on or when I'm not. Actually, looking at a photo of the side, I should have been realized I was doing wrong. What it looks like. Because from what I'm looking at, hang on. I gotta completely get rid of this. Okay, well,
arrow harm. Oh, so you don't enchant the bow now, you enchant the arrow.
You can enchant the bow. The arrows you can just specifically have enchanted arrows as well. Bruh, if you're gonna be here, you need to be productive. Otherwise, the stream is gonna be really awkward. Only things I'm using is wood, so find something wood to use if you're gonna do that. I'm only obviously oak. Oak is always the default wood you're gonna use.
I don't know if you want different parts, different kinds.
No.
I don't know if you're gonna make three.
I'm not. The idea of this calculation is to cover the bare minimum, meaning as little extra blocks as possible. Actually, let me see that side view again. Where is this? Looking at this side view. That's not what it is. That's not what I'm talking about. First, completely get rid of this. Because from what I was looking at, this is wrong. It's a good thing I have that second part of the photo and on the back where it's showing where that garden would go. That's actually where all of this. Oh shoot!
Are you gonna actually put the garden in? Are you gonna actually put the garden in?
Yes, I made that part of the plan. I mean, that's part of the rest of it. Why wouldn't I?
There we go. The floor is completely filled in.
Let me see, where is the rest of that? Here it is.
South, no invert movement, no look up and down, stand up, that's not what I'm looking for. Settings, game options. Auto jump, no, view bar,
There.
hints,
So that's a good thing, because it shows, as far as the garden shows where that window starts. Oh, hang on. Nope. Actually, it turns out I was wrong again. I was double wrong. Okay, so this is actually supposed to be lower. What I didn't do is, or what I did, the way I got it wrong was because of this. This is the thing that threw out my calculation. These are supposed to be this, which means this is supposed to be that, which means that the whole thing can in fact start in that lower position. In fact, it's supposed to, so I've got to redo it. It's a good thing I'm constantly checking this book, man. And then when I actually have this thing completely built, I'll have a physical version to see in game, so I can always make a reference to it. That's exactly why I'm actually streaming this. That way it can be seen how to be done right, and once it's done right, I can put that out as the video. Okay, so where's... Now as far as that's going... Now that I have specifically seen this, let me work from the exact same angle that it's chosen on the book, so that I can know for sure where this is supposed to start. No. Okay, it's not really a garden. Yeah, that's yes. But actually, look, what I would say to do. It shows that there's hedges connecting right from where those stone things end. So start from that, go to right around the exact. So it's just use the oak. Everything needs to be oak. Assume everything is oak. Yep, oak. So hang on, it is right here.
Which stone slabs are these? Is it stone with the stone slabs in there?
Hang on.
Nope, I'm not gonna do this card because I'm not gonna mess it up.
Look, I said it needs. Where is my thing? Let me pull out my.
No,
I don't need it. I don't need the door anymore.
I just need to know where at.
That's what I'm getting ready to see. Oak. So starting right here. All the way, and then the book shows that it ends one space. Oh, wait. You are using oak, right? So it ends one space. Yep. That shows where it's at. And that entire area is basically going to be, that's overall going to be the garden. So that means basically all this space in here is what's going to get you. And actually the slabs are actually going to be in the ground, but I just needed to know where they're going to be.
So do you want me to replace the slabs?
No. Nothing needs to be replaced. The whole idea of this is a demo house. This is not the actual one I'm going to live in. Now let me get back to this roof. So actually looking at this, what do you mean? What else do you not know about the hedges?
Is it just one line around? Because I see multiple hedges and I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, hang on. This is right where this goes. This is exactly the line that it shows is doing this. Correct. Which means that this should be... Does that look right? Actually, let me first. Something looks off about that. That's what I'm gonna question. Let me clarify how that works. One step, two step, three step. Is there? shows that this goes immediately out. Is it just like that? No, that can't be right. Hang on. I'm not doing it. And I don't want to. I need this.
Ooh, the black bed.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm putting this road.
What?
I was connecting this grass path to this grass path.
Why were you making a grass path?
Making them connect so you don't have to go all the way
Oh,
around
for the
to get to
villages.
Yes, in the village. But I destroyed it because I just didn't leave it like this. Since we're not keeping it.
Well, I'm not getting rid of what I'm making. All it is that I need everything to be precisely how it's laid out in the book. Like, I need it to be how the book is saying that it is. That's one step. Huh?
I need moderator.
What do you mean? You're already flying. What do you need a moderator for?
I'm gonna, what's it called?
Dude.
Rid myself on survival.
That's not how that works.
Yes.
We're on a creative world.
Oh, that's
that
right.
was a survival world that was turned
You're
into.
right.
Let's see. 3. This needs to be 3 high. So 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Let me first focus on seeing if this is right. If I can find out if this middle part is right, then that will be good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Seeing if that's right. Connecting all that to this.
There's no Batman skin.
Why would there be a Batman skin? They don't have the rights to DC or Marvel. Of all the rights that Minecraft got, those were not any of them. Okay. Something is definitely not lining up. I just need to discover what it is. Yeah, they really could have too. Well, he had a body. He's known for the fact. Or Gunter, whatever they decided to keep renaming the dude. So here's where things don't line up. Let me try filling in this entire. So by doing this, putting this here. shadow doesn't line up here. I probably didn't build this in the right way where the shadow would line up normally, but I will work with it. So, why does this book show it like that? It shows that this is basically supposed to be like this. This is where things don't line up though, because as soon as I do that, then this whole thing ends up being in a different spot. Let me just zoom out for a sec and see.
I
That's
found out
one
before I came in here how to make a working shower too.
Okay,
It's gonna have to be on the top floor though.
It's supposed to be 3 steps. Okay, so I know it's supposed to be 3 steps, which is that's the main thing. So the fact that it has to be 3 steps makes it just doesn't help what I'm not seeing.
Well, I will back out, let you do that, and I'm gonna go look up that video I was looking at before, how to make working shower, because I just watched it, but I forgot already.
Let me make sure that this is.
I'm gonna look that up.
The windows are all in the right spots. All of that is in the right spot, which means this is the only thing that does not line up.
Okay, so this guy's making a working TV with the remote. This might be interesting.
Is it not a mod?
He's showing it in a survival too, so. Who is this guy? This guy is Magmamusin. I don't know if I pronounced that properly, but I don't care. Build a room.
1, 2, 3. That's as far as that part of the roof. That seems to be fine. That seems to line up just fine. What? Hold up. Dang it. There's just something about it that I feel like it all should be scooted down one. So looking at this, that's one full step. Need something to hide here. That's one step. That's another step. And that's a third step. So it's only 3 total steps that are going down like that. And now I have figured out the issue. I finally figured out why this isn't working right. After counting, this is what I did wrong. The whole mansion weighs Let me go back to the original picture to see if this can confirm
So
what I'm saying.
For working TV, we're gonna have to make the TV first and then build the house around it.
Yeah, it's called redstone. So, one, it points out that there aren't windows here at all. So looking at this, when I just zoom out, I can see exactly how I didn't do what I didn't do. Okay, so to anyone watching, this is what the issue is. See where this wood pole is? This is supposed to be where that trunk was supposed to be. Which means this entire house was failed from the start.
So you need to start it over?
Incorrect, actually. What it means is that I can easily fix that, scoot everything in, and everything will finally make sense. Man, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have such OCD. Most people would just be like, I'll work with it the way it is. I desire perfection way too much for that. Okay, so... No, wait. Wood doesn't extend to the first floor. The first floor has no wood. Can't believe it was something simple like that. And hey, this means I can actually fix that now when I go back to the other thing. Let me get rid of the stone. Actually, no, let me finish putting the stone back where it belongs. It's a good thing I'm doing this on creative. Sense. I counted everything out and figured out the problem like that. And I feel like I've made this mistake before.
Up. It doesn't actually change the painting. I thought it was going to be able to swap through paintings.
No, that wouldn't work. Swapping through paintings would be weird. So how does the remote not move? Because there would be no way for that.
It's a button on the table, but
it looks like a remote. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so
if you put in how to make it working, the very first thing that comes up is a fidget spinner.
What?
Or how to make a
in Minecraft?
No, if you just type in
how
to make a...
Okay, I'm about to say, if the first thing in for Minecraft is how to look up a...
YouTube channel.
Okay.
Working TV line. So TV in Minecraft is the first thing that comes up. There's a working car as well?
You know, there's usually a point where I draw a line. You're taking a shower?
What? No. I'm gonna figure out how to make a working shower in the game. It's the same dude. Yep. Oh, I subscribe to this guy.
Okay.
You fixed your mistake?
Yes. And it was a mistake that I'm pretty pretty sure, knowing me, I made before, not counting everything out properly. And it's that the house wasn't deep enough in this middle part. That's why things weren't lining up.
Oh, this guy has a lot of stuff. A demo room for it. So all of his creations, he always makes a demo room for it, so you can see how much space you'll need. So what I'll do with these is I'll make them, and then like I said, I'll build a house around those instead of trying to make a house and then build them inside of it, because I feel like my calculations would be off.
There's always something. At least this shows that my mind is definitely always working. I feel like I'm always sensing when something just doesn't line up. And where things actually don't line up, I can see why. Speaking of which, he commented, or someone else commented, subscribe, Rick and Morty, Deadpool mod. I don't really care about mods. Probably a what's it called? Bot anyway, so.
I don't mind mods, honestly. Maybe that's just me. I personally don't mind mods. Now, hacks, I do mind.
I mean, basically, a mod is a hack is a mod. For the most part, if you think about it, that's exactly what it is. It's a good thing I didn't even get this far on that one world. My only problem with that world is the fact that we can't be on it all the time. We have to literally wait for one guy to be on. Okay.
I see what he's doing.
Who?
This guy in this video. I'm still watching one of them make a working shower. I see how he's making it.
Just destroy all of this. Okay, see, we got wood. More wood. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's so weird to put glass on this part. Just always make excess and then destroy it all. I'm using paint. The only thing that I'm using different from how the guide shows is instead of using glass blocks, because I'm pretty sure this book is outdated, to be showing glass blocks instead of glass pane, which clearly work better for Windows. Yes, so much better. What's it called? Whoa. Why? Okay, so that is supposed to be that.
Okay, that is cool. But there's also how to make a working bathtub. What?
Bruh, what is he not making?
How to make a working microwave, but I know that's a PC thing because I saw it before. You gotta use what's it called, creating blocks thing where you can make a block and do what you want to do. That's PC only though.
are finally gonna come together on this house. And it only took me 2 streams. Why are you not in the...
Okay, so...
Anyway, finally almost done with this freaking stream. Then I can end these freaking calculations, which then I can give to my, well, you know what, forget it. Alright, so, where is this gonna take place? Yep, so we started in the right spot, but I didn't put it in the right spot, if that makes any sense. There. There. How is there even a flushing sound in this game?
You know how you have to see it.
Alright, actually, what I should have done was build up the actual windows and stuff before putting this all in.
How to make a McDonald's? Because somebody had to ask. How to make a
I mean, when you're making a lot of moving things in Minecraft, you're likely to get subscribers. Man, if you don't get subscribers, then people are just, something's just wrong with people.
wait, this guy's. Oh no, they're using command blocks. Oh, that's a hook.
Dude, when your car works, it doesn't matter how it
No,
looks.
they're using command blocks, so we can't actually. We're actually, let me see if this guy works. It doesn't look like command blocks.
Okay, so now I just gotta remake this. You know what? Let me get this nighttime out of the way. Alright, also the chimney. Let me work that out. Oh, the stream messed up apparently. Is this still going? Yeah, it's still going. Okay. Looking at my phone, it looked like it was. Oh, that's what I need to look at, the chimney. How exactly does this work? Where exactly does it fit? And it's on the opposite side on the what's it called? The house. Okay. So it's like right beside where that is. Hang on. Okay, looking at it, it looks like it's like right here. What, right here? Is this right? That looks like that's where it's at. It lines up with this top part, for sure. Okay. So, coming right here, it looks like I need to move it forward one. So isn't that where it is? Looking at it from this view. Looking at it at this angle, it pretty much seems to be the spot. It actually looks lower. One, two, three, four. I made it too tall. so I did have it in the right spot before. I just made it too tall. Hang on. Oh gosh. So right there. Yeah, it lines up right where that first part goes in. So, like that. And now the next weird part, which is making that window on that side, making it again, but on the other side. So where does it start? It's the third. It's a median. Actually, I need to remember. So starting, count 3 steps up from the door. 1, 2, 3. Destroy the one that is the third set of steps up, and then go back, dig back with it. 1, 3. This is the spot. Yes, that is the spot. That is definitely the spot. Those spots just gonna open up. Does that open up?
Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? You go with
Okay, this was really easy to turn on.
Actually, let me look what it looks like from here. So it's actually right here. This is where the window actually is. By confirming where the window already is. I already confirmed exactly where the window is, which means everything else I can work out. Just to slowly make it a duplicate of this side. Let's see what I didn't do. I'll probably have to just put in the title, or not in the description, that is not that basically your end is unrelated to my end, so that they don't have to pay attention to your side. Okay, so now that I've got that covered, I can get rid of this. Time to start working on the fountain. Because the house...
Okay.
Actually, I will work on the... Oh, right, I need to see where the...
Redstone slab. I need armor stand.
Okay, so I've already did the calculations for this, but in actuality it's going to be slightly less. So wait, I had one. The wood count was right, but I didn't have the thing. I didn't have the right thing.
Oh, I just cleared my whole.
Actually, I do need to clarify what I got right and wrong. So since I scooted all of this in, that means it's actually a little bit more glass than what I originally calculated. It's the same amount of the wood plank, or the normal wood, but it's actually what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 6 less planks. So let me go mark that down while it's in my head. So 6 less planks. So instead of 88, it was actually 482. And for these actually, now that I think about it, I was wrong about something else. Actually, no, I just put it up there. That was part of the 3rd floor, which I'm gonna have to count completely separate because of the way it's shaped. So that's gonna be completely counted in a separate study. So clearing everything out of my path, I just go back to the slabs. Go back to the garden page. I won't need the anvil and stuff, that's not what I need. Sandstone, that's what I need. Okay, so... And then I need what? Stone? Nope, that's still using slabs. Even though it says to use stone blocks, it's showing stone slabs. So that's what I'm gonna use. Whoa, cows. Get out of my spot. Get out. Completely out. Get out of my spot. Cows. What did you do? Because I already know the slabs are going to be in the ground, I'll go ahead and basically double what I see. Just add the extra underneath. Actually, you know what? No, I'll use the stone. I'll just know to use just a second slab for the actual thing. that's so basically assuming that that's the starting point. That's the first part, and it's gonna be it's gonna go just into a step pattern. That's what it needs to be. Whoa! I just barely hit the bedrock too. I just realized I should have generated this more with a better bedrock. Should have built this all like one set of it higher. I believe this is the spot.
You don't want to use redstone. Not for the stone, but for the ground that you're gonna. That's opposed to the piston. Okay, and then you're gonna just need 2 redstone blocks, like this, and like this. Alright, then you can please, any block, it doesn't really matter what block you use, just put them like this, then you power them on again. Turn them off. And now we can just destroy these pistons because we don't need these anymore.
Now, looking at the pictures, it appears that this is all going to be sandstone.
Black wool is what the tutorial says, but I don't
Which is
think
interesting because we'll have enough sand to do this as well.
Anything black. So you're going to put a stair right here. So it's supposed to connect better than this, but this is my first time, so don't judge me.
There needs to be in all of these spots actually. So right there too. Right there.
It's this thing.
I've already got it. Everywhere else. So. And it looks deeper than it actually is because of this extra slabs that I already have. But other than that. Actually, what I'll do, having these extra slabs will actually make filling the pool a lot easier. You should assume everything you're watching is going to be done on PC. as you want to.
Follow this one while I made a house, but
What do you mean? That's kind of the point. And then you can just remake it later on. This whole point of this is to see how to make the thing. Just find any spot that you have the space to do it, and it's nowhere near any spot. Why are you doing this? Dude. Alright. So, we have got our... Excluding, I don't need to make the tree. I don't need to make the lampposts. That's not it. Honestly, none of that's honestly important. What matters is the house itself. And honestly, the pool is the only optional thing that I decided to include it because it's part of the garden. It was the original part of the garden that's in this whole thing. The other thing, the trees and stuff, we're gonna already have trees. But instead, what I'm actually planning on doing is actually making the back a garden. I'm not gonna do it here. For the actual project, it will probably be a garden. What I need to do is get to the whole point of this stream, which I'm actually nope, never mind. I'm not gonna start up another one. I'm just gonna leave it on this one. Now it can all be in one place between this and the first stream. So the first stream was basically the general at first for the first and second floors. Meanwhile, this is for all the important things like the roof, where counting everything is going to be a lot more difficult, and the pool.
Oh, you put the chimney in.
So, wait a second. So actually taking a look at it again.
Is it a working chimney, or is it just a regular?
Dang, and actually taking a look at it, I see the spot where I put the slabs is also off again. Because in actuality, the slabs are going to be like this, and these entire parts that are right here are completely open because this is where those like bushes and stuff were for the house. I'm going ahead and doing it. I need to do it all. If I do it, then it'll mentally prepare me for when I have to redo it for real. We're gonna do it on that world we were on with the guys. Well, I'm gonna do it on there because it's my house. No, you went to bed. And actually, because of that actually means I need to. And it's a good thing I decided to make myself have more space than normal, because actually I'm gonna have to scoop all of the entire pool down the entire pool. But what I'll do is make the extension first, as if it was part of it, and get out of my yard. Okay, so fire damage? I don't know what it's called. Maybe it was. You probably were thinking of the ones that give fire resistance. The bow is what makes them flaming. Now, if you made a flaming bow with fire resistance, that would be funny and ironic, as you'd literally make the person you're shooting immune. use actual sand for the actual thing, since I don't need to be picky trying to specifically have sandstone. Did you just pick the book for flaming?
Oh, that's right. That's how you do it.
It's not that it's making it on the first try, it's that you're literally just picking it and put that on this. Yes, that's exactly what you're looking for. Flame is for melee weapons, fire aspect is for ranged. So basically flame does nothing for one. You enchant it. No, no, you anvil it. Enchanting is for randomness, and it's damage, and I hate it. Actually, that makes sense too, because fire aspect means the level 1 version of fire, and the bow doesn't need multiple, and then the flame being for the something. See?
There we go.
Yeah.
Flame is for bows.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense to give a bow 2 types of flame enchantments, while for melee weapons you have the weaker and then the stronger version of it. It makes more sense that way.
Cool. Flame bow. I can go and shoot people's houses and set them on fire.
Nope, it doesn't work like that. Actually, I think it might. I don't know.
I figure out how to make it.
This is the redstone.
I'm gonna watch you guys tutorial.
Dude, I have this book. This is not the redstone book. This is the construction book.
I think visually watching somebody actually do
I definitely should share that video to show how simple it is to make videos. And then I can show more, slightly more. Really, nothing about it is complex. Okay, hang on. This is for. Oh dang it! Did I seriously do it again? You know what? Forget it. I did this wrong. Okay, so I see exactly what I got wrong. Again.
Oh, I can make it more from the sky. Alright, I'm gonna make a TNT cannon. I'll watch the kitchen later. Someone who made a sniper rifle told me to mini gun.
Whoa, what is this? Dude, what did you do? Look at that.
Oh, this was a flame here outside.
Okay, so, re-looking at my calculator. Actually, it's only like, what, 2? Everything's, it's 4 slabs more than what my original calculation was. So instead of 208 slabs, it's actually 212.
You were wrong. I'm slow. Okay. TNT cannon.
Which this is important. It's important that I'm getting all of this on stream too, huh? But this also means I can't edit out mistakes.
There's a way to make this. Where's that TNT cannon? Oh, there's multiple designs. designs for a TNT cannon.
Of course there are.
I'm just gonna go back
there.
About making
12. 212. That's the actual calculation then. And then I've already counted the stone. The stone, actually, because I made the stone also had to be extended by another, like,
I'm gonna put beds
6. So 6.
I love black bed.
6. I gotta add another 6 to this. Exact. What? Are you serious? That is ridiculous. By adding, I had to add 2 more slabs to be correct, and I had to add 6 more for for stone. And it turns out they are now they actually require the same amount of both. Apparently, I'll find out if that's true when I do my actual building of it. Oh, these calculations, it says I need 212 of both. What that actually means, though, is that actually no, I had the length and the width all right. Let me just see, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 30. What? Okay, basically I had it right with the 33. I just ended up accidentally making the whole thing not even connect in the right spot. Something I will be able to fix during my actual during the actual thing. And it's something that I don't need to keep thinking about right now because it's affecting the rest of the stuff. Fences. Fences are only on 1 floor, and I already counted them too. So what was my count? 40. I already know I needed a total of 8 doors. Yeah, because there's all those right there. Yeah. So, the next thing was to count the extra. Starting with these, it'll be easier to count. It's going to be a lot easier to count the tree trunks for the 2nd floor because there weren't as many. Not spruce. Oak. There. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3, 6, 9. 12. And then another set, some more sets of 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 15, 18. Was there no right there? What? Hold up, that doesn't look right. And these are supposed to extend all the way out. It's a good thing I keep going around and looking during these counts is going to really be the most important part. So it was 18, it was 6 sets, 18, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's 4, that's 8, 9, 10, and then right there is the 11th one, and there are none right here, which was my mistake earlier. Actually, even right here, I'm going to get rid of this one just so that I know. And this one. So just the 12. No, so it's just the 18 in the front. Then the 8, 9, 10 on each side. That's 20. Alright, time to grab torches. And actually, grab some. So this is again, so for this second floor, what was my calculations? It was 18 in the front. It was, so on the front it's 18, and then there's even more right here. Let me go inside, it'll be easier to see this. So 18 on the front, 20 on the sides, because it's 4 on these. No, wait. No, I've already counted those. Wait, oh, that's right, I already counted the, oh, so it's up here. 3, 6, 9, 8, 12, 15, 18. So starting here. So starting here. Another 3. Actually, let me just point this out right here that this is the next spot to count from. So starting here with another 3, so that's what? No, that's another 4. That's right. I was saying that earlier. So 4. 4, that's 8. 9. 10. 10 on both sides, that's 20. This window, so 20 at least is what's seen, and then this, okay, so counting the 20 there, then there's a 20, were these even seen? No, these were not even, what, oh right, that's, okay, now there seems to be an error outside. Actually is completely correct. And it's not that I didn't, it's that I didn't fill this in properly. before I did the calculation or finished my calculation. This actually means that the top part doesn't need to be so much.
And if I've done my stuff correctly, yep, working bathtub. I am a genius.
You mean you're good at following instructions?
That's it. Alright, on to the next one. I'm gonna do the
This actually makes sense that I didn't do this right. This makes sense that this is lined up because this is supposed to line up with the other
and then I'll do the shower
ceilings.
I'll do the shower next to this, and I'll do the bathtub right here.
So many revisions, man. It's a good thing that I'm
And then I'll do the
doing this.
spot. 1, 2, 3, 2. I'll make it 2 blocks over. They're not necessarily connected.
Okay. This actually needs to count for the number here is included. You know what? I knew that this seemed like it extended way too far out.
No cow will kill you. Okay, I don't care.
You beat it with clay.
Yes, they beat it with clay. No shame. So this guy likes to use clay for model rooms. Oh wait, I need to just do this long ways from here.
While 0 is gone, I'm going to focus on finishing up this roof. There. I knew that roof looked a bit too big. And now, because of that, I'm gonna have to recount. Actually, this actually means I can completely wait. Actually makes everything line up, which means nothing has to be gotten rid of. Good. Okay, so now that that has finally been fixed, everything finally looks the way it was supposed to look. Man, I cannot keep this stream from being all screwed up. Anyway, the house is finally nearing total completion. We just gotta fix up our last little mistakes, I guess you can say. Zell probably should have completely ended his, kicked himself out for the moment. I guess I'll put some. Just make it pretty. Let's make sure we also line up the. Probably just put it towards there and there, and then on each of these surrounding the whole house. This is for when it becomes night, so I can still generally see the house. There. Okay, now the top floor. Is that door even in the right spot? Yeah, it is in the right spot actually. It's supposed to be right beside where this goes. calculations. I don't need to do anything that deviates from what I was already doing. So, well. So, okay. Now that I've almost finished up with this little lighting situation, I can finally get back to the calculations as soon as I'm done putting all this stuff down. I need to get rid of anything extra because I need to make sure that I'm only counting the 100% confirmed. Is that confirmed? Yes, that is. I'm also not going to count the torches, as that's completely dependent on where we put them.
And I am back. So, my phone died, but I did figure out what I need to do. I need to grab a torch, a hopper. You're going to want to make sure this torch is on the back of the toilet. You're going to want to make sure this hopper right here, and you're going to want to make sure the hoppers connect to each other. Oh wait, is this the hopper? Yes, it is. Oh, shoot. I need to put a dirt block right here. Make sure this hopper is connecting to that. And then I'm going to have to put this hopper right here.
So now I finally get to get back to what I was counting before. Now that I fixed that roof.
Oh, okay, so here's a neat little trick if you want to get.
And I already counted what this floor that I'm standing on is. Let me open all of these doors so I don't have to keep doing that.
To connect. I'm trying to remember. How did I get to
Okay,
connect?
officially it is 1, 2. No, wait. I've already counted for this floor, so starting here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the front.
Alright.
14 wood in the front.
We're going to want to put a dispenser.
And then
A block of water. Now,
14
listen
in the
to your
front.
headphones and tell me if you can actually hear this to make sure
Hear
that
what?
it's correctly.
Hang on, Zero needs me to do something.
I just need to tell me if I'm doing this right, if I end up doing this correctly. Now, I'm going to put dirt, and then put redstone here. Wait, and then put it across the top.
You have to put a block next to it first. Put a block next to the wall over, like right there. Look to the right some. There. Up. Or like you're trying to put it over top of the hoppers?
Yes.
Can you like not? There was a way to, is there a way to remap? Is that? I don't know. There we go. You just hold it.
Yes. There we go. You're going to want to put a block in here. It does not matter which block, I don't think. Now, tell me, you might have to tell me if you can hear this. I'm over there. Tell me if you can hear the sound of water. Or actually, I can just test it like this. If I destroy this.
Hang on.
Okay, so I think that's
I didn't do it again.
Tell me if you hear water. Did you hear it?
Actually, I did not. Hang on. Let me just turn the audio off here so you can hear everything that I can hear. There.
I can't do anything. Oh, yeah, I I did something wrong. My memory did not serve me correctly at all. Alright, back to the video it is.
Alright, anyway, I can get back to my study. 14 wood in the front, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I was right with that. So I'm still right with the 20 wood around along the edges. So it's 20 of that wood on top.
I see. I did not get the hoppers to connect, and I did not put a compensator down. Wait, where's the compensator at?
It's still that's still a mechanism. Where does it say? What does it say?
Here,
Comparator?
Whatever it is. So it's supposed to be facing.
Okay, Brad. You're like, it's weird having 2 projects going on at the same time, but we'll just have to work with it. Okay, so while you're working on yours, let me get back to mine. 20 wood along the sides, 14 in the front. No other wood is located anywhere. I've made sure that all the rest of the wood, that would have been in certain places, is not there. So 20 and 14 together, 38. Good. I finally calculated that.
Okay, so I need to put.
Here we go. 30. Wait, 20 plus 14. 38. What did he say to do? Is that what he said to do?
But for some reason you're not sticking to what you're supposed to. So
What, the hoppers?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is have a hopper right here.
And then push it up to it. You didn't destroy that. There it is right there. Oh, it can still be something like that. Just put another. You could have even put the piston up first. You didn't just put the redstone torch on it? No, like move the dirt block. Move it back one. Make it, or just lay redstone on the floor. You already have redstone in your pack. Dude, it is to touch it. So put the dirt block right on it again. Now make the redstone go in a trail like that. There we go. Now it's activated. Get now push a hopper. Okay. Now I can get back to my study. 34. 34, which means in total, actually nope, forget it, I will count totals later. Phew.
Oh, so you cannot push the hoppers. Wow.
Stairs is the real. The stairs is gonna be the real kicker. Okay, so the entire thing is gonna be the same amount of wood. I've already counted for the bottom floor, so I just need to do for the top. So wood. Actually, did I already destroy the whole calculation? Yeah, I did, good. So that means, imagine all of this was scooted up. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 long, because that scooted inward part matters. So 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22. 22, 17. Let me just pull my phone out for that. 22, 17. 307. Oh gosh. Wait, is that thing? Hang on. Yeah, that's right. Okay. 74. Whoa. $374 so far. That's the wood that's just along that part. Now I gotta count all the rest of the wood. In addition, I gotta count the wood that's not there. Actually, no. Never mind. There is no normal wood past that point. I've already counted that. So the only wood I'm not going to count, I have to subtract from that. I have to subtract 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I eliminated the wood that was on those spots. 8. So I just gotta subtract 8 from this. So 66. I really hate this thing. 366 is the actual number for just that on the floor. And so now from there, actually I'd have to count it from within. Okay, can you guys not? I have to calculate. You already know. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were done with that.
No, I only finished the first and second floor. I still gotta count this floor.
I don't know how many floors you're doing.
The building is 3 floors, technically.
So I did my dimensions wrong.
I didn't thought you was only the 2 story house.
My dimensions were incorrect.
Oh, you're building that. I didn't know that.
Okay. Anyway, if it was just based off what I wanted it to be, it wouldn't be this much. Nope. Do you know how long it took me to actually finish making this thing properly too? It took me forever. The book doesn't tell you how much of anything you use, it just tells you what to use and where to put it. And it doesn't even show it all, it skips. It doesn't tell you how to get this done. I had to figure that out. It took me forever.
Okay, anyway, back to my calculations. I already know that that's the 366, so now I just gotta finish counting all these other parts that are up. Is this a step? Crap, it was. How many times am I gonna have to destroy the same wood thing? Okay, so basically all the wood here is confirmed. Let me first get this one. Actually, let me get all the... I am streaming still. Am I? Yeah, I'm still on air. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so 366 and 360. Wait, let me just do it by side. So, yes, it shows everything on that we're doing. So basically, it's good for if I stop moving all of a sudden, then Kenny might still be moving. Anyway, those are steps. All of these are steps. All of these visuals are steps. It's not upside down. So no. Okay, so that wasn't needed. And neither is that, and neither is that. So that's less. That makes it easier for my calculation. My eye. That's not needed either. Cool. More things. As long as I can keep finding things that are not needed, this makes my calculation easy. Actually, no, that is needed to support under these. Okay. That wouldn't actually. No, even if I were to get rid of them and just specifically just put them out. Anyway. Okay, I don't even need the book out anymore. I just needed to count everything. So, dang it, something's like in my eye. Darn. Okay. So where should I start? Okay, I should start from like right here. This is a step, I believe. Let me see. Is that a step? Yes. Everything right here is a step. Actually, I do need to point out that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is blocks all out there that I cannot see. So I need to remember that there's 12 extra blocks. There are 12 blocks that I can't see that I know are there. Because I remember putting them down and I remember where they are. So I just started, that's why I was recounting it out. Because I like the way this house looks. Okay, back to what I was saying. Oh wait, this is not right. I've already counted this floor. No. Thank gosh. But I'm thinking how long it's gonna take to even get rid still. In an actual level. So excluding those 6. So including that 6, there's also a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, those are steps. No wait, no they're not. Some of them are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Oh. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. That's a thing. 38, 39, 40. Oh wait, that's a thing too. No, that's a step. That's a step. I remember that's a step. Dang it. Oh man, y'all are messing me up. I need you to hush, man. Close your word. Okay. Anyway, I gotta start. Darn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this entire window is 10. Just make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yes. So the windows are both 10. So that means in the entire front, there's 10 other wood blocks. So that means I don't have to count those anymore. Just remember that's 10. There are. Let's see. Times 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So just doing those is 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33, 34, 35. So 35. So 35 times, so 35 plus 35 is 70. 35 plus 35 is 70. Go back outside. Plus that thing from before is 70. Plus that other 10 means that was 80. Come on! Don't make me have to mute this. Don't make me have to mute the mic. I have to talk about what's going on so people aren't just like, what is going on? What's all the numbers for? This whole thing has to be, I'm documenting how long this takes. I said, you watched the stream earlier. You heard I was talking. When I was counting the easier things, I have to do this. I have to count things that I can't see. Okay, so that's all. That's. Okay, anyway, back to my counting. The windows, it's like, what, for the top, it's 12 windows here. It's 12 in the back, and in the front there are 16. So, 16 plus 12 is 18. So that's 18 for the front and back, and then the sides both have 13. So that's 26. Okay, I keep forgetting those numbers as soon as I say them. 16 in the front. Got that. Actually, let me just put them all down as I'm saying them. 16 plus the 12 in the back plus the 26 for the sides. 54. That's another 54. Interesting. That makes the windows, what's it called? It's much less than the earlier windows. Windows for the second floor. And I should probably make these a lot more noticeable to be different from this first set. So, the two final things that I did not count was these, counting up exactly how many this is. So let's count that. 366 plus 80 plus 12. 458. Gosh darn. Make an end result video so that someone doesn't have to necessarily watch my process as I count this out. 458, which means I can completely destroy this horrible reminder of what I had to do to figure this out. plus this means I gotta count how many stacks of 64 this all is. But that's honestly gonna be the easiest part. So, 458.
Gonna make a working electric fence.
Okay, so now I have to look at this number for the steps. This is gonna be easier. I won't even have to look at a thing for this. I got 366, 300 and oh gosh, that's actually 400 and no wait. So that carries over a 1 to the 3. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay, that makes that a 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. No, that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm gonna over 420. Not as many, but still a lot of windows. Or not windows, steps. That's all of my calculations are nearly complete. Now that I've marked down all of the individual, it's time to find the grand total for everything that is not stone related. And also not counting water. I also gotta count that newly discovered sandstone that I require. However, that is gonna be something minor that I will cover at the end. What? Okay. Let me just pull up my phone because these are about to be some big numbers. I'm actually going to separate the separate those. Hey, get off messing me up. There. Total. So the total for normal wood $88 plus 34. 122. I've already counted out the steps over there, so I just gotta look at that. 40, yep, it's just 420.
Oh, string can connect like that. That's right.
Told you you're not fully paying attention to that list.
No, I am. I forgot that you can use string
it's connected to the tripwire.
I know that. There we go.
Okay, sorry, I need to stop looking at you. Okay. 420. Which is a lot of steps. Okay. Glass. The glass was something that required then was measured on 2 levels. So 90 plus 54. The actual number that I have to figure out. 482 plus 458. Oh my gosh. This number is going to scare you. That is a scary number. Okay, so enough dilly dally. The question that they're more worried about is how many sets of 64s it's going to take. Which probably is going to be an easier thing to figure out. I've already lined off. These are all the total numbers. These are the individual floor numbers, excluding the stone floor. Oh, I didn't even count making the entire floor wood. Let me count that real quick. The entire floor is going to be the same size, so I just got to count out the floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, so it's 20 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. So 20 times 13. is only the beginning. But you know, this is not even the beginning. This is basically the end. Sandstones are the only other factors that we're not count yet, which we will go count up now. Not to mention any of the stone in the pool.
Okay, so first this type is
They're not gonna attack you even now. At least they give leather, so that's the most anyway. Just count this out real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I cannot count this very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9. Start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. And then it's extra. So 8 times 4. 8 times 4 was 32. 32. 33, 34, 35, 36. Cool. Unexpected variable, but nothing that couldn't be calculated. And now, next thing. If I fill in the rest of this with slabs, then that means I'm gonna have an extra. I need to pump whatever I can. I'm gonna count the stone first, and then I'm gonna double it. So, across. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28. Well, everything's good. But I'll be able to see exactly where it is. Yes. 22, 23, 24, 25, then 26, 27, 28, 29, 42, 43 plus 43 is 86, which means I gotta add another 86 to these slabs. And then 212 was 86, 298. Jump on the back to let you stay. So what's the point?
That is cool. It's just
Even if you don't tame it, or if you get specific. Okay, so turns out there's a bit more slabs than what I was originally thinking. Oh wait, no, I have to actually double what I doubled. So wait, so 86 times 2. 86 times 2. 172. So 212 plus 172. Okay, that actually kind of makes a bit more sense. But getting slabs is still easy, so. Some of this glowstone stay in here so that I can see. Can't see it, there it is. I can see it there. Okay. Torches depends completely on the person. I'm getting a bed. If I'm gonna take a picture of this, I need to be in the best possible conditions. Okay, so overall, it doesn't look like anything was missed. Everything else is completely optional. Oh wait, no, there is something else. But for now, actually, leave out real quick. Can you leave out the game? Yo, Zero, leave out the game. I'm finishing up these calculations, and I need as much screen as possible. So, zooming in, we can see the total numbers for the house.
So it also said that llamas only spawn in big packs, and they only spawn in hills and really high hills and biomes. Really high hills and biomes. And then it also said that they took to Twitter to see if there were going to be llamas or alpacas. And I don't know the difference,
All your weird stuff is in the background. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Looking at. No, the bed doesn't matter. Looking at the overall. Actually, what I'll do is this. This is the main number. These are the main numbers. So.
why don't you just go straight above? Over the
Yeah.
all of numbers.
Only thing is that you can't see because I do have this pointing. I have this pointing out
So go up.
the heights.
Right here, go straight up.
Because the more up you go, I mean, I can get generally all of it.
Just gonna
What's it called?
mouse
Medicine?
number right there.
No, I can fix that. It's not here. It's in the custom skin animation under class. No, it was something. Remember, it looks up. It was somewhere I could do that. I forgot what it was. It's in the settings somewhere. Vertical jump. No, vertical split screen view bobbing. Flying view rolling. Oh, weird. Maybe it's in. Maybe I have to go back to the what's it called? Maybe I have to go back to the main menu or something. I'll do that later. Told you. Nope, display hand aside.
Yep, display hand.
So it's in the where? Oh, it's in the game.
Settings and user interface.
That's what it was. Display hand. There. Now you can. There. So actually, I can even take off the HUD. User interface. Just get rid of the HUD.
Nice.
I need you to you made the sign that completely out. So splitting those up, setting all that split, we're left with this. This is. Now get a back view just so people can see what the back looks like. Actually, let me zoom inverse just to show the front. This is showing the front and all the numbers, excluding how many sets of 64. And then for anyone who wanted to see, this is what the back looks like. Okay, and now to mark. Actually, I'll mark down those numbers now while I'm here. Open options, user interface, display HUD. I need everything here it involves cobblestone, wood, wood planks. Fences, yeah, stacks of fences, stacks of glass, stacks of, well actually I use the glass for a glass pane, it doesn't really matter though. For the steps, for stone slabs, I'm not going to count doors, wood slabs. How many sets of 64 is going to be required for each of these is ultimately what the question is going to be. So what else was there? What else do I have over here? Stacks of steps, stacks of glass, stacks of stone, stacks of wood planks, stacks of stone slabs, stacks of fences, stacks of wood, and sandstone. Clearly right here, this means, clearly you only need one stack for that. Get out of here, sheep. So what do we need a video for that for? Oh, I see what I did. I can't even spell right. Oh, great. I gotta switch out one of these real quick. Let me get these first. Then Sandstone is the only thing I know for sure.
Oh yeah. Crap.
Not practical though.
Just put a controlled explosive thing with TNT on it. Alright, there we go. So I figured out how to make a working trap. Oh, I saw what he did. I'm just gonna use a simple one. What he did. What do you? I don't even need that. I just need a carpet and a pressure plate. So this is what he did. He put this on it, crouched. Oh wait.
Come on, dang it.
There we go. That's what he did. Okay, so I see. So I'm gonna remake these.
You figured out how you got the carpet?
Yep.
Told you keep not doing something right. What else was there?
Oops.
Stairs.
I did that too far down. There we go. This is a very interesting design.
So, steps check. Glass check. Stone check.
Put this here.
Fences check.
Boop. Boom, bop, booda bop, boom, pow.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should go ahead and turn this into the fences like I did for all the other representations of fences. That music really creeps me out. What was the count? Dang it. Let me go back to my stream, just see what the number was. What the? Did it jump back? How did it skip forward? How on earth did my stream skip forward? That seems impossible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That is legitimately impossible, bruh.
Skip forward.
Look. I was right here. This is right when I was marking down the numbers for that. So look. Teleported. Look at the time. I'm in. It's right here at the. Actually, let me just fast forward to this end. This is some magic. This is some voodoo bullcrap going on here. Look. This is when I went to go get rid of this, or go count all this stuff in the pool. I did that like 20 minutes ago. teleported to where I am now.
Whoa.
That's some magic kind of live streams bull crap. Dang it, what was the fences? Wasn't it just 40? I was pretty sure it was just 40. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just 40. So I just have to assume it was. Oh yeah, because it's 20 on each side. Yeah, 40. Actually, because of that, I know that I don't need this set of stats, because if it's less than 64, then I'm gonna count how many stacks I'm gonna need. But that's seriously some garbage. There's no way that should have teleported like that. There's a lot of things that it's less than 64. It's less than 60 fences, it's less than 60 wood slabs, it's less than 60. Okay, so all this stuff is less than 60. Just go ahead and get rid of it. It's not tired, it's about being exposed to the gamma on the screen for so long. Actually, a chicken coop lesson. Gallows. Alright, so time to start dividing. For stairs first.
This thing might actually kill you. It says this thing might actually kill you.
So, it's 420 divided by 64. 6.5, so I would need 7 stacks of 64. And then next I need it for the glass. 144 divided by
Oh, that's a simple
60.
mechanism.
No, wait. 2. Well, that was depressing. 2 point something, so 3. 3 stacks. Stone is 212. Divided by 64 equals. Whoa. I need to do that again. 212 divided by 64. 3. Really? Only need 3? I'm surprised. Actually, no, I mean, so it needs to be 4 if it's already.
Okay, that's simple.
Okay, next is the wood. 122. Actually, that's gonna be 2 stacks because if you think about it, 2 sets of 64 is 128, which means anything under 128 is automatically 2. Now the whopping number that we have here, 1300 divided by 64. Oh my gosh. Dude, the amount of stacks that I need, the amount of stacks that I'm gonna need. Alright, so you can go ahead and leave out again. I need to change my thing. Actually, yeah, I completely cut out the first time I did this. So I don't know how to get it. Okay, let me actually go back to the screen and make sure that this is doing this. Because this needs, I need this to get caught, because that's the whole point of this video. Okay, so removing my hand and stuff, I've completely calculated how many things it takes to make this entire house. Everything on the right side, which the side where the actual pigs and stuff are, like that side, that whole side is all the total of each block needed. To the left, which is where it's mostly looks like it's a bunch of wood stuff, that is where all of the where the individual things for each floor, excluding the bottom floor because that's only made of stone, excluding the actual flooring itself, which I have right next to those middle numbers. And then I also set up the stacks, which makes it easy to know how many stacks to get me when I ask you for some. I'm gonna need, basically, you can see exactly what I have on the screen. That's the long and short of it. Actually, let me also take a picture of this. Whoa. already took a picture of the back and everyone already will see what that looks like, so that won't matter as much. I'm probably going to do a follow-up video just so that people, later on, just to see the general of it. This also does not include any interior, so actually, as far as I'm concerned, this is done. This is what the completed masterpiece looks like. Oh, that's why I can't see what I'm doing. I literally can't even see my stuff. I might actually... No, never mind. Let's go around filling in all those holes that I made. And if I'm incorrect on any of this, and any of you are even willing to try to challenge me on that, I'd rather you make your own video to compare, but as far as I'm concerned, these are the canon numbers to make it based off the way it appears in the book. And even if that chimney's not even in the right spot, it still requires the same amount. Whether I moved it up or down, it's still going to take that same amount of blocks. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just probably end the stream right here. Me just looking at the house. Dude, your gallows can wait. No one was watching the stream to watch you make your gallows. And it was the first person who comments in the thing to say that they came to watch him make his automatic gallows. You're lying.
Just started making.
So I can always do a follow-up video showing him afterward, because they're not the focus of the stream.